a colleague of mine, a friend of mine, called me. He's a senior advocate. Said, sir, people came to my office now trying to hijack all our cars.
Yeah.
I said, what is that? So they're from Transport Secretariat. I said, what is that? I said, give the person the phone. I said, who are you? He said, what are you? He said, pack and pay. I said, what do you mean by pack and pay? Park in my house and I pay such number of vehicles that will be adequate or enough. But you need to partner with private businessmen. No one government can try it to provide everything. It's not possible. It's not possible. That's why we're encouraging. Okay, take for example, we have bought vehicles. And we know that government is not a good businessman. Those vehicles are about 90. We have been debating, what do we do? Some people say, look, why not call the unions, right? And say, look, we are willing to give out this vehicle on so-so condition. Some people have argued, no, why not take it as part of empowerment? As empowerment how? Say, some of the youths who are doing nothing, why not give them these vehicles for them to go into this work? The argument. People are looking into the pros and cons. We've not been able to take a...
So the jury is out there on this issue?
So what?
The jury is out on this issue?
Yes.
Undecided.
No. You see, you don't rush into taking decision that way.
Yeah,
because you just have to internalize it. It's not a, you see, sometimes when some of you outside, you are outside, you look at it as if you must take a decision immediately. You have to look at the pros and cons before you go into it.
Okay, let me ask you this before we hit the hour. I don't know if it's come to your notice. I mean, I know there's a new tax drive, an initiative in the FCT, but are you aware that there are some people who are doing business in the FCT and even on the streets that are being consistently harassed by, I don't know if they call them AMAC, but you see people who just always approaching cars, so people don't really know who they are for some reason for the first time.
You're talking about thoughts and thoughts.
Exactly.
Is
that the initiative? Is that the plan? What's going on?
Look. Let us tell ourselves the simple truth. I was away. A colleague of mine, a friend of mine, called me. He's a senior advocate. Said, sir, people came to my office now trying to hijack all our cars.
Yeah.
I said, what is that? So they're from Transport Secretariat. I said, what is that? I said, give the person the phone. I said, who are you? He said, what are you? He said, pack and pay. I said, what do you mean by pack and pay? Pack in my house and I pay. And do you know it was correct? So I called the Transport Secretariat, the mandate secretary. Let's come. Who introduced this pack and pay? What does it mean? Who collects the money? Now, unknown to us, there is an agreement between the secretariat and some people who say they are consultants. And then I said, consultant? Then I said, okay, consultant takes 80%. And the state government takes 20%. That's okay. Where is this money being paid? This 20% to government. Nothing. That's okay. Come on. Draft a statement and call the director of press. Send out a statement that is no, the public should be aware that don't call pack and pay. So sometimes these things are done in connivance with the various secretariats. I was a governor. I know that this will happen. It happens. So you will not deny the fact that you will have some people who are doing that. Yesterday, I was watching television. And then I saw where they said the sports department has given out so a consultant, something like that. I said, sports department, a consultant to do what? So I called the head of service. Who approved for the appointment of this consultant. I said, okay, call me the mandate secretary of the social development secretariat. I said, he must be here this morning to explain to me. So these are things you have to fight within the system. And it is not easy. It's not easy. But see, you sometimes, if you don't bring it to our attention, we may not know. We can't be everywhere.
So this one now is illegal.
It's illegal. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said, go and make an announcement to the public. It does not exist. And if that my colleague, that my friend did not call me, if it not happened to him, I would have known. I would have known.
Yeah. Honorable Minister, sorry.
Yes, but you see, the point I'm taking, no matter how you reshuffle, you still have civil servants working with you. You see, it is not easy, but you try as much as you can to reduce it to the barest minimum. But to say that you won't find one of such things, then you are not being sincere. Because I know the system, so but we must continue to fight hard. Some people go on the road. Look, sometimes I disguise myself. I'll tell my agency to drive. No security, nothing. Then before you know, before you will stop, you see someone coming. The one they see my face, they start running away. So you can imagine what is happening to other people. So, but like I said, it is not easy. But we are coming to the point that you can say yes, this has been reduced to the barest minimum. But don't go home to say it will not. No. People do all kinds of things. Even those working in your office can also run such deal. That's why in revenue there are a lot of things. Look, even in terms of land, there are a lot of things going on. But you try to stop the ones you can stop. The ones you cannot stop, what do? In your office, racketeering is going on. So that's what it is.